Okay, so Global Dokkan officially got some teasers for not only the 8th anniversary, LRs with this, promo legendary double summon thing, but you also are getting the animations and all the kit indels and stuff like that. So I decided, let's go ahead and talk about it right now, the part 2 LRs here. So this is pretty cool, right? The promo movie just showing a little bit about the double legendary Carnival summon. We have the English dubs. I do think they sound pretty good. They don't sound bad at all. I think I do like them. A lot of people are disappointed that Goku doesn't he says hi, I'm Goku. He's not like, hey, it's me Goku, right? You know, the funny meme line, but yeah. So I just want to skip here and I want to confirm. If you see right here, it says double legendary summon carnival period 724 2100 Pacific time. So that means that the actual carnival banners do drop in about, from the time of this recording, 23 hours. So by the time this video is up, still like 23 and a half hours, or probably like 22 and a half hours, right? That's when the banners are going to officially come out on the global version of the game. So just keep a lookout there. Well, actually, no. It comes out a little more in a little bit of 2 days, right? In about 2 days, right? And we're gonna get the data download tomorrow, so I'll probably cover the global data download too. And we should be cooking there, but I think that's pretty good, having the exact release date for the Carnival LRs right here. So that's good. Not really necessarily a need for the data download to get that tomorrow, but the data download will have some other, stuff in there too. So again, I feel like I talked about Kai Goku and then the Dragon Ball Z Gohan a good amount at this point, but it is pretty nice to know that we are, Global is going to be getting these units in about 2 days. Kai Goku, just my beloved, just beautiful character design, guards for the 6 turns, stacking defense. Even right now, I've been using him in the Omega Shenron event quite a lot. The new one that came to the JP version, which is very, very difficult, the hardest stage of the game. This guy, has been able to cook very, very well for me, which is very nice. Especially, again, I just want to stress this 59% heal is so good. So good. Like, and it's like so hard because we'll talk about the banners in a few minutes, but summoning for these guys aren't really smart. But if you want to summon a little for Kai Goku, I get it, y'all. I do get it. He does build up pretty fast, right? 5 attacks, and then he's able to get his full defense passive. Sometimes in Sin, that 5th attack could be an issue, but in the Omega fight, it's very easy to get those 5 attacks, right? Which is really, really nice. This, you're not going to see. On Global, you're not going to see this most of the time. Even in the Sin fight that's upcoming. In the Omega fight, though, you see this quite a lot, I feel like. So that's really, really good. That's the thing, like, we kind of have foresight with Global having this Omega fight. And it's like, it makes things a lot more clearer, which is why I wanted to make a follow-up video about this, because now I have the perspective of that Omega Shenron fight. And even this guy, having his built-in crit, right? He has the Ki Blast notification doesn't work in the Omega fight, but it does work in the Sin fight, which is still the second hardest fight in the game. Very easy active skill to use. You're easily able to slide this guy, even just as a floater on many of these teams. He able to work very well. Very key consistent, right? He gets key 4 here, so he has key 4 here and here. So 8 turns, he has key 4. For 6 turns, he has 8 key. Then he builds up an extra 5. So for the first 6 turns, he can get up to a potential, what is that? 13 key. And then it goes down to 9 key only, but 9 key is still really good, right? So this guy has no issues getting his 18 key super attack for his defensive stacking. And, once he gets this extra attack, he can do some pretty okay attack stats for a defensive-based unit. I've seen him like, 10, 12, 13 mil attack stats even sometimes, depending on support and stuff like that. This guy could cook. For a head of potential build, definitely full dodge. You want to go full dodge with this guy. Full dodge and additionals. Crit is not necessary, because not only is he not really doing damage to the end of the fight, he builds up crit into his passive anyway, so it's like, does it really matter that he's going to be getting these, crits? Like, you don't need to squeeze damage out of this guy. I just don't see him being that type of unit. But he's really beneficial for power witches too. So it's like, it's almost like this guy is like, it's so hard to say not to summon for him. Really, this guy is good. Like, he's good, but please keep in mind, literally in a month from now, literally a month from now, we'll already know what the theme for the Worldwide Celebration is, because I think around here is when we got the cooler theme. So we'll know if, like, you know, Vegito Blue is coming or something like that, like on the 23rd, like literally in a month from now. And the banner will drop on the 28th, so we have to keep in mind about how you're going to use your stones. Uh, Now, Kid Gohan, he's good too. I feel like the issue with Kid Gohan is that they've been giving us a lot of these AoE enemies. And Kid Gohan's a lot of value is he gets the 30% reduction by enemies who get hit by his Ultra Super attack, right? And honestly, I feel like this ability is good, but it's not like, you know, effective enough. So this guy, he's actually able to stack up defense pretty high, like with this ability, and then his stacking defense, obviously, to the point where he is able to, like get like, you know, like let's say 800k defense start of turn very easily. So it's like he has no issues with any AoE normals in the game essentially. But then with the 40% damage reduction against extreme class enemies that hit for like you know, like let's say 1.5 million or something like that, right? 1.8 million, you know, stuff like that, or like lower defense, right? Well, I guess not a big deal for this guy, but still, it's there, and they do extra damage because they're extreme class enemies. It's like this 30% doesn't really give him enough. This should have been 50% or 58% if they really wanted to be crazy, but 50% would be nice. Just damage reduction by character tip with the Ultra Super attack, because he has the super first, right? So it's like there's still the issue of like if you're floating this guy, he's not getting his stacks or his hits in. He'll take a lot of damage before he attacks, and it's like it just what's the point of this 30% reduction if he's still gonna like die by a lot of these super attacks, right? I'd hope for like the mid-turn of the fight though. I think that's for sure, but I think this could have been a little stronger, and this guy would have been better, but he's still really good. He could basically quad super. He has the like what? So let's see here. Additional that has a great chance to become a super attack, his own super attack. Then he does additional guaranteed super attack after receives an 8th attack, and then he also has his hidden potential, like I said. So that's 4 super attacks that you can get right there. His attack goes up after receiving 5 attacks like that, right? I don't know. And the issue as well is that this guy wants to take a lot of these attacks. Right? That's 9 attacks he wants to receive, right? For his full passive, essentially. And no, it's not 9 attacks. That's 7 attacks, I think. But the thing about that is, he has to super attack first, and these are like slot 1 abilities, kind of like Kai Goku. You could put him in slot 1. You can get a lot of this, you know, stats up in there. Kid Gohan's not like that. So honestly, it could have been just 30%, just like flatline even against AoEs. But realistically, if they wanted to do something like this, they should have made his build up like it should have been. He should build up per attack he does rather than per attack he receives. That would be much better. Like it would be, honestly, it would be a 9-day difference because you have to worry so hard about this guy receiving attacks sometimes. Active skill's fine, right? Very fairly easy condition, but yeah, I don't know. That's the thing with this Kid Gohan. But I do think he's generally very underrated. Now, when these banners drop again, we have to keep in mind that the ticket banners do drop. So you're also able to be using these thank you like rainbow tickets for the part 1 LR banners. So if you absolutely don't care about these guys, but you care about these guys a lot and you haven't got them, you'll be able to do a couple multis on here. The multis are 7. I think they're 5 or 7 characters for the multi, and they're not GSSR, but you have you have shots at getting the brand new units. Like you have a shot at getting GT Duo. You have a shot at getting these guys. I mean, when I summon on these banners, I think I got a copy of Kai Goku here, and I got Get It Go On the tickets, right? Very valuable. I would honestly say a lot of people probably summon on these banners. Tickets on here is not a bad idea because Carnival Goku, I think he's still good. People downplay this guy. I feel like I see people kind of downplay him a little. This Tech Carnival Goku, he's still very powerful. I use him a lot in this Omega State fight sometimes, right? And he works, he cooks, for sure. Obviously, we talked about Kai Goku, like Kai Goku's the GOAT, right? But it's like the rest of the banner not really that great. I mean, you're fine. You just need a new team. You could be okay, I guess, but not really. And then everyone else kind of garbage, to be really honest. Like these two are okay, I guess. Like, but you know, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to root for these units. This banner, I'm not really a huge fan. I like Golden Frieza still, I think. He actually works fine against Omega. Kid Gohan, again, I still think is really good. I think this unit's fine, but then everyone else, like meh, like even Metacooler. A lot of people like Metacooler, so if you like Metacooler, sure. But I personally not really a big like Metacooler fan like that, right? But yeah, I would say is Kai Goku so good, and then you have Tech Goku on here. Like you have decent options on this banner, and then unfeatured on these banners, I think Bulma should be unfeatured because, funny enough, Golden Frieza was the last Yellow Coin LR until who was it that came out this year? In April, I forgot who came out this year in April. Super Boo. Yeah, it was Golden Frieza. Then the next Yellow Coin LR was literally Super Boo. So it was a very long time before getting another one of those. Or was it? No, it was Fusion Zamasu. It was Fusion Zamasu because he's featured on this banner, right? And that's really it. That was the last one. Bulma, I think Bulma should be unfeatured on this banner. So you could get Bulma for free. I think you should also be able to get Super Boo, right? So that's also a global W that JP wouldn't have the option to potentially get Bulma and stuff from these tickets. But that's really it. Global right now, I asked right here and I got some responses. A lot of you guys have 37 tickets. So you have 37 tickets to be able to summon on these banners. You might have a little more. I think Global is actually getting a little more tickets than what JP's getting. So that's cool. But that's all I want to talk about. So let me know what you guys think if you're going to summon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.